Hello, and welcome to Sub-Lyriq Media. We endeavor to keep you informed of the most recent information and breaking news about the EV Sub-Lyriq Cadillac and other upcoming EVs from the Cadillac Corporation. So if you're a fan or owner of an electric vehicle, this channel is for you. We work as a family, listening to your suggestions in the comments area and providing all of the videos you need to stay current in the EV field. Please subscribe, like this video, and click the notification bell if you're new here to stay up to speed on our latest content. Thank you kindly. Let's get started. The new electric Cadillac Optiq SUV is slightly larger than the ICE-powered GT4. 3 years ago, Cadillac trademarked the Optiq name, and now it is finally time to use it in a production model. The all-new Cadillac Optiq is a fully electric SUV that is expected to go on sale in China in the second half of 2023, positioned below the Sub-Lyriq. According to the spec sheet from China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, the Optiq measures 4,822 mm, 189.8 inches, long 1,912 mm, 75.3 inches wide, and 1,642 mm, 64.6 inches tall, with a wheelbase of 2,954 mm, 116.3 inches. This makes it 174 mm, 6.9 inches, shorter than the Sub-Lyriq, but similar in size to the ICE-powered GT4, 189.6 in, 4,815 mm, long with a 112.5 in, 2,857 mm wheelbase. The electric Sub-Lyriq SUV and $300,000 Cadillac sedan are helping change the face and public perception of Cadillac, but these photos confirm they're not fighting alone. The images confirm that GM's poshest brand is preparing a baby Lyriq to take on the Tesla Model Y, Genesis PV60, and Audi Q4 e-tron. These pictures, taken recently in the US, show a boxy-looking SUV around the size of the current GT4, but comparing the lights, waistline and door handles with images of the facelifted GT4 that surfaced online earlier this year from China's Ministry of Information and Technology, it's clear that we're looking at an entirely different car. The fully blanked-off grille tells us this prototype is electric, and the flush door handles look just like the ones on the Sub-Lyriq. But Cadillac hasn't simply scanned in the Lyriq and scaled it to 70% before pressing print. The camouflaged test car's horizontal dials look similar to the Sub-Lyriq's, but they're connected to a vertical strip of lights with a curve at the top, like the ones on the GT4 and CT4. A new Cadillac crossover has been revealed for the Chinese market called the GT4, likely to be positioned between the GT4 and the GT5 in its lineup, sitting halfway between a crossover and a wagon in terms of segment. The new model is expected to launch next year. From a design standpoint, the GT4 brings together a number of familiar Cadillac styling cues into a new shape. The wide grille, the thin headlights, and the sharp body lines all fall in line with the rest of the range. In terms of its dimensions, meanwhile, the GT4 is 33 mm, 1.3 inches, longer than the GT4 crossover, while its wheelbase is 21 mm, 0.8 inches longer. It is, however, 99 mm, 3.8 inches, lower than the GT4, lending it more car-like proportions, somewhat like the new Toyota Crown. With an approach angle of 15 degrees and a departure angle of 21 degrees, the vehicle will also lean into its crossover side and may have some off-road potential despite its low roofline. It is also slightly narrower, 3 mm or 0.1 inches, than the GT4, which could be vaguely useful on a tree-lined trail. Power will be supplied by one of two engines, depending on trim. The base model will be offered with a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine that is built by CGM Dongyu Powertrain. It will make 150 kilowatts, 201/204 pounds, according to documents published by the Chinese government. For those in search of a little more power, the GT4 will also be offered with a 2.0-litre turbocharged powertrain, also from SAIC. It will make 169 kilowatts, 227/230 pounds, and will be available with all-wheel drive. The GT4 will offer a panoramic sunroof, roof racks, and two-tone body color options, among other options. What do you think? Does this tall wagon tickle your fancy? Should GM go beyond the Chinese market with this and make a version for the North American market too? There are more differences as you move along the side and to the rear. The Lyriq and the XT4, including the facelifted car due for release in the US later this year, have straight waistlines, but this prototype kicks up just ahead of the C-pillar. That's a detail we've seen recently on the GT4, a low-slung spin-off of the XT4 built for China. But it does appear that the baby EV seen here will get a Lyriq-style high-level brake light and taillights. Automotive News reported last year that the electric crossover would be built at General Motors plant in Ramos Arizpe, Mexico. The EV is expected to arrive in late 2024 as a 2025 model year car and use a cut-down version of the Lyriq's BV3 platform. Other cars already using or scheduled to use that platform include the Honda Prologue, Acura ZDX, Chevrolet Blazer, and Chevrolet Equinox. The exterior of the Optiq has many references to the Lyriq, but it also integrates styling cues from Cadillac's ICE-powered range. The aerodynamic silhouette is combined with flush door handles and a fully covered grille. At the front, the slim DRLs are connected with vertically stacked LED headlights next to the bumper intakes. The sculpted profile has a full-width greenhouse, 20-inch alloy wheels, and glossy black cladding matching the front and rear bumpers. Finally, the tail is characterized by a wide stance and large LED taillights, with additional strips on the sides of the rear glass. In China, the Cadillac Optiq will be available with a single electric motor, which comes in two power outputs. The first option produces 201 horsepower, 150 kilowatts, or 204 pounds, while the second offers 241 horsepower, 180 kilowatts, or 245 pounds. The specific details regarding the Optiq's battery capacity have not been disclosed, but it is sourced from a SAIC lithium-ion battery pack. The top speed of the Optiq is limited to 180 km/112 miles per hour. However, further information about its acceleration and range figures is currently unavailable. The Optiq is one of the three Cadillac EVs set to debut in 2023. The electric SUV will be manufactured in Wuhan, China, by SAIC as part of the joint venture with GM. While it remains uncertain whether General Motors intends to introduce the Cadillac Optiq in the United States, potentially leading to an additional production facility in North America, there are striking resemblances to a recent prototype spotted in the country. Although the heavy camouflage makes it challenging to discern specific details, the two models appear to be remarkably similar. Moreover, Cadillac executives have confirmed that at least one of the three planned EVs slated for this year will be produced in multiple locations. Thank you for watching this video on Lyriq Media, your go-to source for all things electric from Cadillac. We hope that you found this content informative and engaging, and that it has helped to broaden your understanding of the rapidly evolving world of electric transportation. As always, we are committed to bringing you the latest news, insights, and analysis from the forefront of the EV industry. Whether you're looking for information on the latest electric car models, updates on industry trends, or tips on how to maximize your EV ownership experience, Lyriq Media is here to help. So please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all the latest developments in the world of electric vehicles. And if you have any questions or suggestions for future content, please feel free to leave us a comment below. Thanks again for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.